We are a matter of days away from the launch of Persona 3 Reload, but did you know that we are likely to see and potentially play more Persona games in 2024? From unannounced Persona games to insider information into Persona 6, this video will catch you all up to speed regarding the future of Persona and what we may come to see in 2024. Before we get into it, this is the final reminder to participate in my ongoing giveaway of the Persona 3 Reload Digital Premium Edition giveaway, entitling the winner the most complete version of the game possible, with all DLC included, including the digital soundtrack, art book, BGM, and costume sets from Persona 4 and 5, and more. This giveaway ends on January 30th at 11:59 p.m. EST, and the winner will be announced early the next day on February 1st. So everyone that participated, check your emails. Please check your spam folders as well, since it has been brought to my attention from a previous giveaway winner last year that the winner found my email in their spam folder. The winner will be receiving an email from me where the winner will disclose their platform of choice for the game. Make sure to check those emails, and in case you want to know who won the giveaway, I will be announcing the winner on the widget, and I will be making a community post regarding the winner of the giveaway. In case you don't happen to be the lucky winner, well, don't sweat it, as I will be doing many more giveaways in the future, and if you are interested in another massive JRPG releasing later this February, consider participating in my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Digital Deluxe Edition giveaway. Links to the giveaways are linked in the description. Alright, Persona 3 Reload will undoubtedly be occupying our time for the next several months, if not years, but let me just tell you that we may not have to wait much longer for the next Persona game to get revealed. Persona 5 launched all the way back in 2016 in Asia and in the West in 2017, so it's been a very long time since we've seen an entirely new game in the mainline Persona series, and there are lots of rumors and leaks suggesting that Persona 6 is likely around the corner. Let's first jump back in time to the summer of 2021, just as Atlus was celebrating Persona's 25th anniversary, where executive producer from Atlus, Naoto Hiraoka, seemingly confirmed the existence of Persona 6. In a statement translated by Persona fansite Persona Central, this is what the longtime employee of Atlus had to say regarding future entries in the Persona franchise as they were looking for new staff. Thanks to the large amount of support we received for Persona 5, we have gotten a sense of accomplishment, Hiraoka said in an interview regarding new job listings. But we can't stop there. When we created Persona 4, there was pressure that it had to exceed Persona 3. Now, we will have to create a 6 that exceeds 5. However, exceeding 5 will be difficult with the current staff. I would like to surpass this tall hurdle with everyone who joins us in this recruitment. The workplace is perfect for those who want a creative challenge when it comes to bringing games to the world. Alright, so this was a few years ago back in 2021 when Atlus was celebrating the Persona series' 25th anniversary. And while there was no reveal of Persona 6, there were several announcements and teases of more Persona games. Games that had been leaked beforehand and were leaked with 100% accuracy, like Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactica. The following individuals, Midori on Twitter and I'm a Hero 2 on Reddit, both claim to have credible information and are one of the most reliable insiders within the Persona community. So even though they have been incredibly accurate with Persona games in the past, as always, take this information with heaping grains of salt, as Persona 6 still has not been officially revealed yet. In June of this year, we see Midori take to Twitter, explaining that Persona 6 will be different in many ways, largely due to the game being developed by mostly new Persona staff members. We know that there was a considerable amount of recruitment that Atlus had been doing 2 years prior in 2021 for Persona's 25th anniversary, so perhaps this tweet reflects Hiraoka's statement. Midori continues by noting that the developers assigned to Persona 6 comprise of a number of staff from Persona 3 Reload and the various other spin-off games in development. Last June, Midori concluded that a possible announcement for Persona 6 may land next year, along with an unrevealed spin-off game. Well, that next year is 2024, so we may be in for a treat for more juicy Persona news later this year. In mid-July, with fans ecstatic from the announcement of Persona 3 Reload, Midori took to Twitter, claiming that Atlus is not currently working on other Persona remakes outside of Persona 3 Reload. adding that Atlus is developing 4 Persona games at the moment. This apparently did not include the already announced Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactica, but referred to Persona 5, the Phantom X, the mobile game, Persona ASA, a rumored party game featuring the main characters of the Persona series, an unannounced and potentially cancelled fighting game, and of course, Persona 6. With these other games in development, Midori did state that all efforts were on the development for Persona 6. Now let's keep with the Persona 6 rumors and leaks and switch over to the Redditor I'm a Hero 2, as this user, again in the summer of 2023, leaked that Persona 6 would likely not release in 2024. While Midori did mention that it is possible to hear about the game later in 2024, that would mean that we should expect Persona 6, should the leaks and rumors be true, in 2025 at the earliest. I'm a Hero 2 goes a bit further, claiming that the theme of the game is black and white, and in response to a comment for clarification on that, responds that Kuro and Shiro are the protagonists' names, indicating that we may be looking at a dual protagonist game in Persona 6. Kuro and Shiro are Japanese for black and white respectively, so perhaps not only will these two colors coincide with the game's color scheme, but also represent the game's main protagonists. Again, this is all complete speculation at this point. I'm a Hero 2 concludes by stating that another Persona game is yet to be revealed, stating that it is a party game. Alright, there's a lot to unpack with all that information, and again, heaping grains of salt here, even though both these insiders have been spot on in regards to Persona games. From these leaks, not only do we have some potential new insight into Persona 6, but various other Persona games in development, including a stagnant fighting game and a party game. I just want to put out there that although Persona 3 Reload may perhaps be the only game in the series that is getting remade at this point, that there is a great likelihood that Atlus may continue to remake other games in the future. In 2022, Atlus conducted a survey of other Atlus and Persona games that fans wanted to see get remade. And well, here you go. Persona 3 and the Persona 2 games topped the list, with the very first game of the series following closely after in third place. With all mainline Persona games claiming the top 4 slots, it certainly is likely that at some point, we may indeed see these games get their eventual remakes, especially if Persona 3 Reload performs well, which it almost certainly will. I am incredibly curious to see Persona 2 and Persona 1 getting remakes, as those games were very much in line with the Shin Megami Tensei franchise, just like their namesake, and less like the more modernized and established Persona games when the Persona series made clear strides to be its own thing with the debut of Persona 3. Regardless, definitely let me know which Persona games, if any, you'd like to see remade in the comments below. Midori does offer some potential insight into which games Atlus may be interested in remaking after the launch of Persona 3 Reload, by stating that Atlus is very interested in making a Persona 1 or 2 remake. She then states that the characters from Persona 1 and 2 are to be featured in an upcoming Persona game releasing next year, which is likely to be the party game that was leaked, featuring a variety of characters that span the 5 core Persona games, also hinted at by I'm a Hero 2. So that's an up-to-date look at the current standing of Persona 6, along with the various other projects Atlus is working on regarding the Persona series. While 2024 may start the year off with a massive Persona release in Persona 3 Reload, we don't yet have a clear indication of what games or announcements will follow next this same year. Perhaps the announcement and release of the Persona party game? Perhaps this is the year for the announcement of the much anticipated Persona 6? I have a feeling that Persona 6 is likely to launch in 2026, as that year marks the 30th anniversary of the franchise, but that's just a hunch. What are your thoughts on what we may likely see for Persona in 2024? Let me know in the comments, and definitely check out this video of all the awesome changes and enhancements coming to Persona 3 Reload. Thank you all for your continued support, and I will see you real soon in the next one.